What's up, guys? Very depressing topic that we got to talk about today, but we have to talk about it. I can't not make a video on it. You've seen it. It's all over the internet. We witnessed the downfall of a brother, bro. And what a hard downfall it was. This streamer, I'm Kenneth or something. I'm not gonna lie. I don't be watching streamers like that. I'm just not into it. I used to be, and then I thought I wanted to become a streamer, but then I saw even like 6 years ago about just how much drama is involved being a streamer, and if you even ate corn the wrong way, it would be released online and you would just get destroyed. So I just never bothered to get into it. I'm glad I decided to just get out of that. The streamer, his girlfriend, bro, cheated on him with her cousin, bro. That's nasty. That is disgusting. Blood cousin. It's not like, the 10th cousin. Because if it was the 10th cousin, I'm like, okay, I mean, it is what it is. It's still cheating, but at least it ain't your blood cousin, bro. And from everything I understand, it actually was like her blood cousin, and she was sleeping with him. Like, literally. That is so nasty. That is horrible. I feel so bad for bro. And the way he found out too was absolutely crazy. It really was, bro, because apparently she was locking the bathroom door, always talking to her cousin on FaceTime, and was locked in the bathroom. He has an AI cat litter box that has a camera on it. Listen, if you're a cheater listening to this, you are not safe. You are not safe anywhere. You need to check everything, bro. You need to check your significant other's toothbrush. I wouldn't be surprised if toothbrushes had cameras in them now. None of y'all are safe. None of y'all can cheat and think you're safe. But anyway, he used an AI camera on his cat litter box. Imagine getting caught by a litter box, bro. You got caught by a litter box. That is diabolical. And I'm only 31 years old, but I don't understand why everybody keeps making all of these different terms for body parts. You got like eggplants, peaches. That's as far as I knew. Now we're saying yams. I had to look it up. He kept saying yams. I'm like, what the fuck is yams? So I look it up. It just turns out it's just another term for ass. I don't understand why everybody needs to come up with all these crazy terms. Just call it what it is. Just say ass or butt. Like, why the hell you gotta call it a peach or a yam? Like, I eat yams every day. I don't want one of my major carb sources to be attributed to somebody's ass. But anyway, that's how he caught her, bro. And when I tell you the messages he has, I'm not going to edit it and put it in this. To be honest, I'm still learning this stuff. I don't want to put in all that effort. And y'all easily could find the messages. There's tons of videos out there. But the messages, too, were crazy. And they were aware of how fucked up it is. That's what makes it even worse. They were aware of how fucked up it is. It's not like they both were just two stupid people and didn't really realize how bad it was what they were doing. No, these motherfuckers knew what they were they knew what they were doing, bro. That is diabolical. That is crazy. She's talking about, I hate my boyfriend now. I don't like him no more. I don't feel a connection with him, but what we're doing is wrong. But I still don't want you to have any other person in your life. Shit was crazy, bro. Trading nudes, had her nudes sending to him. She was spreading the yams for the boy. The boy was sending her dick pic. Apparently she went over to Kentucky to see him or whatever. That is, oh man, I feel so bad for bro. I've been cheated on before like that when I was younger. I went to go pick my girlfriend up at like 11:30 at night because she said she had to work over. But come to find out, when I was in front of her house, she was getting dropped off by the dude she was cheating on me with at her back door, bro. Diabolical. I saw her get out the car, run into her house, and run out the front door already in nice clothing like nothing ever happened, bro. My heart fucking sank. The only thing I did differently is I was too much of a bitch to say anything. But I just acted like shit never happened, bro. And then after that night, I got one more piece of butt, and I got one more piece of butt, and then I just let her go, bro. I let her go. That shit fucked me up forever. I didn't want to get into a relationship for a very long time. I can only imagine what this is gonna do to this, bro. Any relationship he get into, girl talking to one of her family members, brother, he probably, even the dad, he probably gonna be scared. He's gonna be like, man, why you talking to your dad, bro? Like, why you checking up on your dad? Why'd you just say I love you to your dad? The fuck you mean you love your brother? I feel so bad for bro. I really do. I hope he recovers from this. Dude didn't deserve that. And he was paying for everything too, bro. That makes it even worse. He was the main provider. And she still do him like that. It hurts my feelings. If any of y'all ever been through this, bro, you would understand. But this is just on a whole nother level. Like dude said, I don't know who preyed on his downfall like that, but y'all wrong for that. Y'all wrong for that. If y'all preyed on his downfall like that, y'all gotta apologize. You gotta buy him some flowers. You gotta go tell him you're sorry in person. You gotta visit bro. You gotta check up on him. You gotta make sure he all right. This brings me to the last thing I'm gonna talk about. You can't trust these women no more, bro. And I feel so bad for this generation. Like, I feel bad for my generation, the 30s, because we're kind of somewhat dealing with this, bro. But y'all younger generation, you're cooked, bro. And it's to the point now where when I get in a relationship with a girl, I don't want her to be fine. I really don't. I don't want her to be attractive. I want her to just be cute enough to where I could be like, yeah, you're cute, but I don't want her to be fine. I don't want a girl that has the trio. What do I call the trio? That's called a beautiful face, great chest, and a great ass. You do not want all three. Ideally, you only want one. Honestly, you only want one. Really. You do not, if you have more than one, you're just being set up for failure. Like, if you want to be humbled, because I played on a slow pitch softball team last year. It was a co-ed team. And there was a girl on the team. She was like a 15 out of 10. Like a 15 out of 10, bro. And she was like, man, just dudes will not leave me alone. And I was just like, how bad is it? Like, honestly, like, how bad? And she pulled up her phone, bro. Nah, I couldn't have a girl like that, bro. When I tell you, just in the midst of her showing me stuff for like the 5 minutes, she got like 8 friend requests and like 5 messages. And like the amount of dick pics that she got unsolicited from people she never even talked to, it was wild work, bro. And yeah. If you got a fine girlfriend, bro, you need to just lock her phone up. Don't give her cell service. Give her a flip phone. Don't let her on that social media. I'm just kidding. Don't control a woman like that. But if you want a woman she got the trio, or she got 2 out of 3, you just make sure she ain't a social media person. Because that's the only way I would ever date a fine woman anymore. Because if they got social media, it's game, bro. It's game. You're never gonna win. You'll never win. Because the problem is she could try to be loyal all she wants, bro. But when you just get bombarded by men all day and all of the opportunities, they just present themselves. It's too easy, man. And these young girls, they're even worse. They have no self-respect anymore. And you can't do it, bro. You gotta protect yourself, boys. So all that said, protect yourself out there, boys. We gotta stick together. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Don't fuck your cousins. Remember to only go for one of the 3. I'm gonna talk to y'all later.